Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Evi Triana, and in this opportunity, I would like to share some tips how to improve our memory. Because we often forget the important things that we really want to remember. In addition, it is very important to improve the ability to memorize because it will improve the quality of our brain. In addition, memorization is very useful in everyday life and also during school exams. Before I explain the trick and tips to improve memorization skills, I will tell you that the memorization process has two forms, namely long-term memory and short-term memory. But it is better to use two combinations to formulate thoughts and remember various informations. Now I will give you some tips to improve memorization skills according to the speaker, Charles and Mary. The first is associations. This means that you can remember the idea or concept, the things you want to memorize, meaning by selecting a phrase or word that relates to what you are trying to remember or memorize. For example, if you are taking an exam and trying to remember difficult material, then relate to material to things you enjoy or know. So, for example, you can use your pet dog's name to remember a scientific equations. Try. Read the equation a few times, then say your dog's name over and over. Then, on your science exam, just remember the name and the whole equation will come back to you. Okay, the second is visualizations, meaning that you can visualize the things you want to remember with easy to understand image. For example, if you want to remember the date the Berlin Wall fell, you can visualize wall art with the date written, the gravity. Wall pictures become an important part that you will remember. You can use multiple pictures in a row to remember things like information in text or an ingredient list for a recipe. Okay, the third is singing. You don't have to read a lot if you want to memorize something. You can turn the things you want to remember into melodies. You can use any songs you like, turn and the lyrics into things you want to remember like exam materials, historical dates, receipts, and even a list of facts. Next is teaching others the things you want to remember. For example, when you are preparing for English exam, then teach the material you want to remember to others such as your friends, relatives, family, and even your study group. You can also act as if you are teaching someone else the material, as if someone is listening to what you have to say. It's even better if you also record your material and you can review and advise if something is missing in your material. This is a very useful tips because if you are teaching someone else, you must understand the material before sharing it with others. The way you not only memorize but also understanding what you remember. A few tips from me to improve the quality of our memory. Sorry for my mistakes. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.